Fantastic work assess. When the court turned down Meg's plea to appear on Zoom in Samantha's case, she became enraged. Finally, there is some news on the ongoing legal dispute in Florida between Samantha and Meghan Markle. November 8th is the next court date, or November 9th in Australia for those who are interested. Furthermore, as per the Rog graft, Meghan attempted to complete the Zoom appearance. Nevertheless, the courts rejected her plea. So that her attorneys don't have to go to Florida, she has to appear in court with Meghan once the disagreement is resolved using Zoom. The attorneys are required to appear in person, and it appears that the court refused the motion. Assess Edwards, Charlene. Earlier this year, Honey Wells set the tone. Although the court threw out a portion of the Scobie book lawsuit, she will hear arguments about Oprah's interview. What is Meghan's obsession with holding the court hearings on Zoom, then? Firstly, it is because Meghan wants to be in complete control of the story as much as is humanly feasible. I have a hunch that whether Meghan goes or not, neither she nor her solicitors will be very competent at responding to impromptu legal questions, since she is terrible at communication and that everything is completely rehearsed. We all know that Meghan freaked out and uses the interview as a means of maintaining control over the narrative anytime she feels like she can't maintain it. But this is a court of law where the judge has the last say, not an interview. Furthermore, given that she portrayed a lawyer in Suits, it wouldn't be shocking if Marco thought she understood how to conduct herself in a trial. There's a big difference between practicing law and acting as a lawyer on TV. Being a narcissist, she also told me about Markle, bringing her attorneys down to be quite vulgar. In addition, Meghan is unwilling to visit her sister because she knows the truth will come out, and she has no control over it, just as she was unable to stop Jason from holding her captive in Harry's email to the court when she was suing the Mail on Sunday over the publication of her father's letters. Ultimately, Meghan intends to record the Zoom meeting for whatever reason she wants to use it for, maybe even as Netflix video. Sam wants Meghan to incur as much legal debt as possible, so yes, that means all the attorneys must present in court, and they are hoping that the attorneys will be able to make it. However, the lawsuit has very little merit and will probably be thrown out, as much as having to defend the interview under oath at the end of last week is something I'd love to see Meghan do in court. The court finally released the date after months of waiting for Samantha. If she loses, the case will be dismissed. A judge had informed Meghan in March that she had one last chance to salvage the case. If she wins, she will not only get a trial but also have until January 2nd to go through a process known as discovery, which may require her to turn over her half-sister's private texts and emails as well as other pertinent documents. The trial has been scheduled for July 2024. In the past, Meghan covertly provided biased information to defame Samantha and incite public disapproval. Meghan's deception in claiming she had nothing to do with Ed's book is evidence that she was trying to intentionally harm Samantha's reputation for my benefit. Defamation is that. She tried to conceal with Omid's book, but in the Oprah interview, we could all see where and when she lied.